Welcome, Aries. This is Evelyn. We're going to pull some cards for you today. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you all. I hope you're having an amazing day. We had a bit of a storm all day yesterday, and it's still a little bit dark, but it was very cool. I just went out for a jog, and I was thinking about how the darkness reminded me of driving home from my old job on the boulevard, which there's a lot of old, homes kind of falling apart. But when there'd be a storm and there'd just be one little opening in the clouds where the sun would shine through, it would reflect on the whites of these old houses, and you would just feel like you're in a whole other world. It was just such a beautiful experience, even though it was a very dilapidated neighborhood. And then as I was thinking about this on my way home, on my run, on the fourth quarter of my run, all of a sudden the sun came out behind me. It was like at my back, lighting my way forward. It was a very cool message. So I guess that's meant for you, Aries. I've already pre-shuffled a bit, but I'm going to continue to do so. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. And today is December 1st, 2020. So happy December, everyone. This reading is for the first half of December. It doesn't have to be exact. And if you come across this video at another time, there's probably a message there for you. So let's go ahead. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aries today? And let's clear all blockages to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you guys for this December, first half of December 2020. For Aries, first half of December 2020. First half of December 2020 for Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. All right, here we go, Aries. First card out is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Just want to get the light out of this for a little bit. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that. That could be some dysfunction within the family or some financial loss or just spending a lot of money because of the holidays. That could be as well on gifts. The challenge for you is the Four of Swords. Perhaps needing to get some rest or focus on your heart. The foundation here is the Five of Cups. Down on your knees praying for something, for this dark energy to go away. Okay, there could be some grief or loss that you may have been dealing with. And the recent past is the Five of Wands reversed. Perhaps ending a battle or a losing battle here. Not willing to fight for something. The present moment is the Queen of Wands reversed, which can be your energy. And what's coming up is the Seven of Cups reversed, which has to do with dumping emotional attachments to things that no longer serve you, but also, letting go of all your options, right? Once you found the one, there's a lot of good options in this card. They're all really beautiful. So just really honing down on what's most important to you, even if they're all good. And how do you see yourself today? You see yourself as the Fool reverse, which is Aries energy for me. So you may feel like you've done something foolish, or maybe you're just lacking faith. Maybe you fell or fell from grace. Around you, how others might see you is the Eight of Wands, which is really positive energy. So how people are seeing you and how you are very different from each other here. Also, this can be the arrows of love. So this could be somebody who fell for love. Energetic exchange back and forth, expressing your feelings and desires. Like I said, the hours of love, that can be any kind of fast-paced communication or travel or, zip lining always comes up for me when I when I have that card. The block for you that you need to work on has to do with perhaps home and family, or perhaps a house and stability. And what's coming up for you is the Queen of Cups reversed. So we have two queens reversed at the top here. So there may be some falling out here between two friends, sisters, co-workers. We'll get into that more. And the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Hanging Man upright, but in this one, this one feels really trapped, right, with no way out. And that's the connection to what's left hanging in limbo. This Queen of Cups may feel this way, and the limbo energy is the Temperance card, which has to do with patience, the higher love, transmuting energies here. So that could be Sagittarius as well. So we have, as far as the major arcanas, we just have Aries, Capricorn, and Sag. That could be Pisces as well. Okay, so the Queen of Cups reversed could be a Pisces and or Capricorn. And then there's a Sagittarius or Sag energy of that higher love and patience. So if you deal with patience at your work, that could be what's left hanging in limbo as well. Maybe you don't know if you're allowed to be open right now, or maybe you are open, but maybe your hours have changed. There may be some change there. You will get another card at least, if not more than one or two or three, depending on what that card is. And very interesting. Huh. Okay, the bottom of the deck, to give you an idea of what's going on before the read, we have a little backstory here, which I'm going to get to before we go forward. So a little circling back like energy, circling back like a retrograde, and then go forward to review and then go forward. All right, so we start out with the King of Pentacles here. Okay, this is someone who's very stable, could be a business owner, but just, you know, that real responsible, stable, perhaps wealthy person, right, who takes care of other people. He's very practical, in a practical and financial way. He's very stable, if not wealthy, because he is the most well-off of all of the kings in this deck. We have then the Nine of Swords here. We have the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Wands reversed. So there's some kind of trying to get past a nightmare, suffering in silence, stress, not sleeping, headaches, whatever the issue is that you're not sleeping at night, trying to get past that now because it's been a chronic issue. Between the King of Pentacles and the Emperor here, it looks like, if it's not the same person. And then this person is very present in the moment, watching this ship sail. The ship has a lot of Viking energies to it. We also have Chinese and import-export businesses. So that ship may have sailed, or you may be literally dealing with imports and exports. There could be Viking or Nordic energies and Chinese or Oriental as well. This also could have to do with selling marijuana, import and export. So we got the King of Pentacles and the Emperor with a nightmare between them, being present to the moment and being very logical or practical about what is available to you and what is not. But this could be someone who got played. This also can be someone who had really good intentions to move forward passionately but fell short, whether it's on energy or expectations. This also could be someone holding back their true desires or paralyzed with fear. Also can be someone, can be that player. So someone, both the Emperor and the King of Pentacles are both upright, but there is something between them that's an issue. So I don't know if it's some kind of business where someone played someone else, and it could have to do with imports and exports or leaving the country. Someone might have skipped out. And then we have the recent past where we have the Five of Wands reversed. So, that deals with a lot of people, a group, who are no longer fighting. So the fight's over or the battle's over. Or maybe you lost a game. Maybe there was some kind of competition, literally, for sports, in which somebody lost. Or it was a losing battle, and it just wasn't worth fighting anymore, or not worth fighting for. And here's somebody, not getting over the past, or just praying and, praying. Maybe someone who doesn't usually pray is down on their knees, let's go ahead and start clarifying here. Notice here we also have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is on top here in the underlying energy, and we have the Queen of Wands here. So that could be a couple or siblings who are both upset or sick or tired. You know, if they're upset, they're pissed because they're fire signs. And then we have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles with some issues between them. So let's see what's going on with Aries here. Why do we have the Knight of Wands reversed for Aries? The King of Swords upright and the Lovers. Very interesting, okay? So this doesn't have to be a sexual lover. This can be a great affection for someone, an affinity for someone. But it definitely can be lovers, you know, with the Knight of Wands reversed. This can be, you know, someone who just went in for a one-night stand. We have the Devil reversed, you know. Someone out of control just wanting sex. Maybe being present to the fact that a ship has sailed. So maybe someone upset about that. So they just want to have sex. But there is a detoxing energy with the Devil. Remember, when the Devil's reversed, the Devil upright is the addictions and codependencies. But when it's reversed, that means it peaks out, it goes out of control, and then we end up in rehab or detox because of that. So when it's reversed, it can be the worst of it. But the King of Swords is upright. He's in his truth. And there is affection and love there. So it could very much be a detoxing situation where someone's not expressing their true desires or fell short of energy or expectations of others. Or maybe he feels that way. We have I want to pull this out only because there's two majors in a row with the Devil. So this also could be a Capricorn reversed and an Aquarius reversed who are not getting along. And this could be a lawyer. Maybe they're sharing a lawyer in a divorce too. That could be as well. If it's a Capricorn and Aquarius in their chart. We have Gemini there too, as well as Sag could be involved. So why do we have the Five of Wands for Aries in the recent past? Why is the Five of Wands there? With the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. All right, so these two are coming together. This one has the truth. They may have a little harshness in the way they speak, right? Because they're very aggressive. And this one's offering help, money, or an opportunity, perhaps a proposal. There definitely could be a friendship here. And this is like two people, you know, it's like representatives of the two family to come together to end the battle. All right, so they may be two, perhaps, children in the family that had to come together to end a fight between themselves or between their families. And we have the Knight of Wands over here who may feel left out. And these two may need to get together to resolve the issue with this third energy, the Knight of Wands. All right, the Five of Cups. The three cards for the Five of Cups came right out. The Page of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords reversed. And this is someone not letting go of the past, right? They're grieving loss, regret, guilt, or shame. And this could be because they feel maybe they were always so of their integrity, and now all of a sudden they were behaving very unlike themselves sexually. And then this is, you know, feeling guilty or shame about that. And here is the student, right? The very good student, or an opportunity or invitation to move to peace by walking away, perhaps in a split, or walking away from a lie. This also could be getting away on vacation to not have to deal with this situation for a while. So an opportunity to find peace away from a split. So again, it can be a long drawn out split, whether it's a contract that you're leaving or a marriage that you're leaving. Whatever the situation is, it may be drawn out. It may have been a nightmare, which was coming up between the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. And again, we have two ships sailing here. Over here, maybe it was a lost opportunity, both places, where the Page of Pentacles maybe took too much time analyzing and looking at the details. And meanwhile, that ship sailed because they took too long. Maybe there was a lie or a need for truth that never happened. So why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed in the middle of your read? At the heart of the matter. Not expressing feelings, perhaps a heated exchange or debates, delays in travel and communication. And this, perhaps because of this, the family, business, or community is losing money. Or there's dysfunction there. This could be fighting, and here's where the fighting was ending. Somebody standing up for themselves, perhaps about needing rest, or a 5D connection. That could be meditating and connecting with someone else. But standing up for yourself, not expressing your feelings, not feeling like you have to justify yourself, and yet standing your position, standing your ground, about perhaps laying something to rest, or getting rest, taking a break, getting a vacation, like I deserve a vacation, right? Maybe if you hadn't had your vacation this year. Maybe you work with your family, and they're really difficult about that, because maybe it was a difficult money year this year. But in taking this break, or laying something to rest, or meditating in 5D, there is a lot of uncomfortable energies here between family members. The challenge is the Four of Swords again, right? Focusing on the heart. Maybe someone's got heart issues, and maybe they're the main breadwinner for the family, and it's a very uncomfortable position they're being put in. Either keep working and support the family, or and drop dead because you have heart issues, or taking a rest and losing money because of it. That could be coming up. The Four of Swords. Why is that coming up as your challenge, Aries? And Aries doesn't like to stay still, right? Aries is a fire sign, and it's the first sign. They're a get up and go and in your face kind of energy. This is a separation, heartbreak that's come full circle. This also can be heart issues, like I said, and the need to end the cycle. To be happy with self. Not try so hard. So after a separation or heartbreak, or some kind of surgery, needing to come full circle or healing from this process, and then finding a lot of happiness just being alone or with self. Somebody's getting their wish. There's a divine feminine energy here, as well as going out in the world or around the world, or coming full circle, ending the cycle of perhaps not taking proper care of yourself. This also could be sharing, contributing, or settling out with somebody, with the family here, because there's some kind of family dysfunction or business or community, whatever it is for your situation. That is the central issue. Why do we have the Queen of Wands reversed at the top of your read there in the crowning position? All right, this is that Atlas, weight of the world, the burden. Perhaps too much weight on, or working too hard, struggling too hard, resisting. That could be resistance training as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright. This could be someone who's a slave driver too, right? The Queen of Wands being the slave driver over the Queen of Wands, or vice versa. Queen of Pentacles over the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe she works really hard at work and she's very practical, but has another persona where she's pissed because she's not getting the recognition, the vacation time, or the money that she deserves, perhaps. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is bad news. So this may be a boss at work with bad news about money. Maybe you worked extra overtime, and maybe there's bad news, they can't pay. We have this energy here too, right? Getting over some kind of loss, regret, guilt, shame, the past. And then we have an Empress here too. This could be people you work for, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. And just saying, we'll just get over it, is what I'm getting. They're both upright and fine. And they could be the slave drivers of the Queen of Wands reversed. You may feel that way. And there may be some bad news. And they're like, what do you want us to do? You're just going to have to get over it. So, of course, Aries isn't going to take that lightly. And it can be family, business, or community. But there's some kind of loss here in a losing battle. You may feel like you fell on your face or embarrassed yourself or fell from grace or hurt yourself working too hard or just lacking faith. Or maybe you fell for it. You fell for what they were selling you. And maybe they didn't follow through with a bonus or some kind of payment like that. Or just no follow through in general. So with the Seven of Cups reversed, dumping emotional attachments, this is someone, feeling sorry for themselves. There's an offer, but it's not what you wanted. You have 3 of those already. So you're feeling bad. You don't like your present situation. You're bored, apathetic, or grounding and integrating. An offer that's made that you're not seeing the good in this. We have the full moon energies right now. This can be at night. Maybe you're mulling it over. Maybe you have a night to think about an offer, but it's not what you want. Maybe you have to decide whether you want to leave or stay or whatever the situation is. You need to let go of your expectations, the pie in the sky that you thought it was. And there is definitely a surrender here. Why do you see yourself as the Fool reversed? Well, that came right out. Hold on, the rest of the deck isn't. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups reversed, along with the Journeyman reversed and Justice. So these two aren't getting along, right? They're unhappy. And here's the Court. Maybe something happened in court that you feel is unfair or was unfair to both of these people. This is someone who could be insincere or feeling rejected. Can be someone who's jealous, and this person feels like a failure, or they're doing stuff under the radar. These could be sneaky. This could be a schmoozer, and this could be doing something, doing it all under the radar, something under the table. Maybe they can find justice through doing something, but in a illegal or a moral way. There may be justice in that. And you maybe fell for that suggestion to do it not the right way. But maybe if you get paid under the table, that won't go into, retirement, or it won't be seen, as something legitimate. So you can't use it to get what you actually wanted. There's something along those lines. And it can be a court case too, where you embarrassed yourself or fell from grace, or you feel like you did. Or there's a Libra here versus Aries reversed. So maybe Libra won over Aries. Or Aries, maybe Libra rejected Aries here. We'll go over this again as well. And now remember, there were very few energies here. We have Aries here as the Emperor, so there's upright Aries and reversed Aries, but you're seeing yourself as the reversed Aries energy. The Emperor doesn't have to be an Aries, but it can be Aries energy. And then we have perhaps Sag energy here. The only other majors that came up here was this, which is either, for me it's Capricorn, but it can be Pisces as well, and the Sagittarius energy upright. So why do we have the 8 of Wands around you, Aries? King of Pentacles is upright. And the 2 of Cups. So there is some kind of love connection here. And the Page of Cups may feel rejected. All right, this could be someone who's dumped or may feel dumped by the King of Pentacles. Maybe you feel like you made a fool of yourself in front of the King of Pentacles. Whether that's your boss or a love situation, there is a strong connection here. Whether it's a partner, but the King of Pentacles perhaps is partnering up with either someone they dumped or rejected, or they're partnering up with a child who got dumped by somebody else. Maybe they want to do a project with their child or someone else's child, or this is just a message of, this could represent someone who's very spoiled and entitled as well, who's crying all the time. It can be a child as well who's doing that. But there's arrows, there's, a lot of positive energy here. And this could be wanting to partner with this child to make them feel better again. It's very much like I was watching this Christmas Chronicles 2 last night. It's very much about, the fallen angel child who rebels against Santa Claus because they didn't get their way. And this is like Santa Claus bringing him that energy of the elf back in to show them that he doesn't have to feel that way. To have that loving energy between them. We do have the Page of Cups reversed over here and the Knight of Cups reversed over here. It could be the same energy. So that could be between the King of Pentacles and Aries. Maybe they were in court together or there's some kind of divorce going on. But remember, we have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands reversed as well, which can be two grown children who are very unhappy or not feeling well. They could be tired or sick. The block for you, Aries, is the Four of Wands. Why is that? We have family issues here. We have the home upright as a block, though, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is that treasure, losing money, time, energy, or dysfunction in the family, like causing kind of all hell. There's no tower here, but it's kind of like that energy of chaos, of all hell breaking loose. And here's the King of Swords with a lover, perhaps. And again, there could be a cheating scenario. And we'll see where that goes, because I did pull more cards for you. Why do we have the Four of Wands? This just popped up for that. The Four of Wands may be connected to the Three of Pentacles, so this may be a family work situation here. And the block is maybe working at home, maybe a block around that. There may be offers of, new creative offers, growth at work. But will you have that same offer at home, perhaps, if you want to change your business from a workplace to home to save money, not have to pay the overhead here? And this could be somebody coming clean or getting clean by offering, perhaps this is a sexual offer as well. Sex, growth, creativity, coming clean, getting clean, or an offer to help clean up the place or clean out the place. But it's the work or the co-creation is related to the home here. That's a block for you. Maybe you've always kept work and home very separate, and now you might need to work at home because of finances. Queen of Cups reversed. Why are her and the Queen of Wands reversed? Not happy or not getting along? They could be, she is sovereign, but left out in the cold, perhaps feeling imprisoned or with anxiety and keeping to herself, Perhaps she's in her knowing, but is keeping it to herself, protecting her heart, feeling imprisoned, being in exile, right? This could be feeling left out by others. Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups. So you may be making the Queen of Cups feel left out. And here she was upright. And now she's reversed. It looks like the Queen of Wands with issues at work. But the Queen of Cups is not these two. This is work-related people. She's like a boss or a mother who's in control of things. And perhaps a mother and daughter team, or just the boss and then your manager. And them, not treating you well at work. Or this Queen of Wands, it doesn't have to be Aries. She could be a Leo or Sagittarius. But Sag is upright over here. And we don't really have Leo coming out. So why do we have the Queen of Cups? Looks like she feels trapped with no way out, suffering in silence, dumping emotional attachments, right? Trying to get real. Maybe she's seeing synchronicities or things or illusions, but they're not, but everyone's telling her is, or she's feeling like she's going crazy. And then making a bold move, to change all this. Unable to get out. So now it's like after just hanging there, not doing anything, it's trying to find a way out. But the more she tries, the tighter the chains get, right? And there's that lack of transformation, something that's taking forever to end. This could be dealing with post-death or a near-death experience. This could be someone who's just dead tired too, or just tired of all this. Oops, that goes over here. And that could be Scorpio reversed too. We have Cancer upright, Scorpio reversed. perhaps feeling trapped together. And then why the Temperance card? There's the Knight of Wands reverse, which we started out with here. Someone falling short of expectations. There is loving energy, so I'm not getting the player here, because this is true love here and innocence. And these are the two kind of making fools of each other, right? They love each other, but this one's not expressing their feelings, and this one perhaps feeling like they're making a fool of themselves, trying to get their attention. This is a higher love. It's very pure, innocent love, but they can't get it together for some reason. We have Sag and Aries, but that doesn't have to be the Six of Cups cards, the two children in the garden. They could have a lot of love or water energy, because that could be the Queen of Cups. There's love with the Queen of Cups. I don't see the King of Cups out here, but it was the Knight of Cups out. I can't remember if it was put out or not. Here's the Knight of Cups on you. So you may have Aries in your chart and then be the Knight of Cups reversed, because we have the Queen of Cups reversed here too, and this connection over here, which could be Aries here or Aries here, and another fire energy in their chart. Or it could be Aries and Sag with water in their chart. But we have we have Libra on you as well. And then Capricorn or Pisces can be coming up as well. So let's see what other cards were coming up for you, Aries. Sorry, it's a little bit disjointed so far. I'm going to try to make it come together more as we get these cards out. The Three of Swords is reversed. There's healing from heartbreak here. Okay? This could be surgery as well. Healing and trying to forgive. Not coming together. Again, there's this beautiful relationship here. This can be past memories too, of a falling out between a Sag and an Aries, but doesn't have to be a Sag and an Aries. Definitely can be Pisces or Cancer with the Queen of Cups here, and then the Queen of Wands. So it looks like two women there, which it can be like a falling out of friends. But we also have that between the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, so it could be amongst women and men. But the men are upright over here. The women are reversed. So the heartbreak has to do with some kind of injustice. There's Libra energy here. And then we have the Five of Pentacles upright, feeling left out in the cold. Again, that can be exile, destitution, injury, illness, lots of hospital visits or things like that. Or literally being exiled from a group or a job or a community. And then we have destiny, the Wheel of Fortune comes in. So it's like that's darkest before it's the dawn here. There's injustice, a need to forgive heartbreak, feeling left out in the cold or destitute. And then all of a sudden the wheel turns. Someone like either ghosts or, this is like out the back, Jack, beelines out of there, right? So much in a hurry that they drop a few things, or someone's taking back their stuff and leaving a few to make sure you remember them by. But this is that liar, cheater, thief energy. It's also like the Old West. I was just getting Bonnie and Clyde. And there's the World. It's like someone finally just getting out. I'm tired of this. And they're just sneaking out, not telling anyone, or taking back what was taken from them. That could be as well, to complete the cycle. This is someone to open their heart. It's like they feel like they need to get back what was taken first before they can open their heart to the world, perhaps. This also could be Pisces energy and Libra again. There's a lot of Libra coming up in this read. And then we have the Five of Swords upright, which is someone who has conquered all, right? This is someone who feels like they won, but it's a fruitless victory because they really hurt everyone around them. There was no love involved with this truth, and that's the war within. Every war without is initially the war within. And this is someone who needs to be right? They don't care who they hurt to win. And again, we have these three cards at the end, but this is destined to happen. right? It's like the final battle. The final battle for the win, coming full circle. And I'm getting right here, like this one saying, so there. So there, I won, right? Like little kids would say. This one like showing their chest. So there, I won. And this could be men acting like little boys. These could be two separate people, right? They keep trying to steal from each other, right? He steals from him, he steals back, and so on. But coming full circle. And this could be something from childhood, where something was stolen when they were a long time ago or when they were young, and then finally they've come full circle where someone got back what was taken from them. And this was destined here. So we have Pisces and Libra, two Libra. Libra is reversed and upright for me. And there's a lot of Pisces here too, perhaps Capricorn, and then Sagittarius along with Aries. So let's clarify this. The Three of Swords reversed is a happy ending here, healing after feeling insecure or manipulated, or a loss of tools, or not having the tools to deal with a situation, or an ending. This is where everything works out between people, even if it's an ending or it could be a completion of an emotional cycle, getting to the other side again, coming full circle. I'm getting that energy of the rainbow going into the insecurity here. So someone, you know, with their heart broken, ending a family or emotional cycle, and then feeling insecure because of that, and feeling unjust, and it's unjust. So why do we have the injustice card? So again, we have the family upright. And here's your center card, right? The Ten of Pentacles reversed, which is, this is the wealthiest energy in the deck, whether it's family, business, or community. This is now reversed. There may be loss of money or loss of a family member, loss of income, or dysfunction in the family. The house itself is very solid and stable, but the use of money, or perhaps there's abuse of wealth here, or loss of wealth here, is a big issue in order to maintain this home. So there's some kind of injustice around the home and family or business, or all as one. The home is stable, but the business maybe not. And then someone left out in the cold. Why? For a higher love, being patient. Being patient and looking back to see what went wrong. Over isolating, or maybe a parent who's lost their mind, so you had to take care of them. Alzheimer's, dementia, whatever it is, or you feel like you went going crazy and now coming out about it. This is being patient, taking one step at a time. Looking back, going back, or living in the past is making you nuts. But it's learning to be patient here. Someone may feel locked out. After being patient and looking back or going back, maybe you shouldn't have gone back. This could be people who split up or left a job and then kept going back to the relationship or the job, and making them insane. And now, perhaps now they're both left out in the cold. But whatever happened is destined here. It was destined to end. This is ending pain, or a painful ending and betrayal. This could be back pain and related treatments as well, with massage and acupuncture, things like that. Okay, this could be the end of a marriage, a betrayal, or a pain in the butt. It can be a Taurus, religion, establishment, the old boys club. All right, so destined, but destined it also could be a betrayal between a Libra and a Taurus energy here. We also have Sag upright and Virgo reversed. And then here's the three at the end. Like, you know, it's always just one trying to get back at the other. So why, this is some kind of, you know, bad influences, social distancing, gossips, you know, partiers. It's not joy. This is joy. This is not coming together in joy. And it can have to do with addictions and codependencies as well, third-party situations. And then the Queen of Swords speaking her truth to the Emperor here. And the King of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. There she is. So here's your group here. All right. So we have 3 people upright and 1 reversed. She's speaking her truth. Maybe she's whispering or an advisor to the Emperor. And then we have the King of Cups. Maybe the Emperor's having the King of Cups talk to the Queen of Wands reversed, which could be you as Aries. And remember, we have the Empress up here. So if they're not bosses, this could be, again, it could be a family business where these 2 are married, right? The grandparents are the big bosses of the company. And then we have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups at the end there, reversed and unhappy because of the Queen of Wands reversed. So there might be some kind of falling out within the family or the business where the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups will not get along, or the Queen of Cups is upset that they're letting go of the Queen of Wands, or that she's pissed and causing problems. It can go both ways. It depends on your situation. But here at the end is definitely some lying, cheating, stealing, at war with each other. It's like ending the war, the battle over here, so that they could win the war. Somebody like pretending like it was over. Being played. There's definitely an energy of being played here with the Knight of Wands reversed. And there definitely can be third-party energy here. But it can involve social distancing as well, like sneaking out, not supposed to be there because they don't have their mask. Stealing intellectual property and releasing it to the world, or releasing information before it's ready to be released to get back at someone. There's some kind of revenge here. And it can be third party energy. It could be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And there's a Queen of Swords, an Emperor, and a King of Cups between them. And they're all related because the Emperor and the King of... The Emperor, we have the Empress over here with the Emperor here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles in the underlying energy. They could be the same couple, but I don't think so. So we have a King and Queen of Pentacles, which can be siblings as well. They could be the children of the Emperor and the Empress. They could be siblings. They don't have to be a couple. And then these could be their spouses. The King of Cups and the King of Wands could be the spouses if they're siblings of the King and Queen of Pentacles. But either which way, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are unhappy here. And it looks like, where men play these kind of games and they can turn around and think nothing of it, and just blow it off. The women don't behave, they don't behave that well. When stuff like that happens, they hold on to it. Men and women can be very different that way. But whatever this is that's coming up for you, it was destined. This is destined. The wheel moved forward. Then this needed to happen. There was definitely some people feeling left out in the cold. We have a family in disarray or loss of money, a need to put something to rest. With a battle that was supposedly put to rest over here, someone feels like they got played, and someone may have pretended to say the battle's over so that they could win the war eventually over here. You feel like you've made a fool of yourself. An energetic exchange with all of this. Maybe you got pulled into this without really realizing. There is a strong connection with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups reversed, which can be the child of the King and Queen. So it can be an uncle dealing with their niece or nephew who felt rejected by their parents. This is a whole, it's a whole mess with the family, really. And it looks like a family that's business all in one, right? The block is the home. Maybe, you can't agree on who gets the home. And then the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. What's up with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands? Why are they both reversed next to each other? The Page of Wands reversed. Again, they could be fighting over children. Like their children could be doing, like someone's kids may be up to something, because we have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Wands both reversed here. And I'm getting in my other reads a lot of stuff about kids up to no good or really struggling and having a hard time. Like the Page and Knight of Swords were reversed together, and the Page and Knight of Wands were reversed together in other reads. So yeah, there definitely may be issues with kids, and maybe kids running to the aunt and uncle, wanting to live with them or spend time with them because they don't like being at home. And you have here, this could be again, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups, both reversed here. There may be kids, like, especially if there's a divorce going on, there may be kids taking sides or not wanting to deal with either parent and going over to the aunt or uncle's house. That kind of energy is coming up as well. But the last card I pulled is this one, right after I pulled the Queen of Wands reversed. So there's some energy, either these two aren't getting along, or they're both the same, and they're up for vengeance here, this kind of energy. And the Queen of Cups, when she's upright, which she initially is here, so she is a good, loving, intuitive person. This is not her MO. She may get jealous and stuff and could be manipulative, but this is like vengeance energy. And then we have the Page of Cups reversed here too. So it could be like family wars because of kids. It's very interesting. A lot going on here for you because there's a big family, big business, or big community. And that's where all this mess is going on. Juggling, performing, right? This is keeping up the facade so people don't see what's really going on. Keeping up the appearance of a business or a family so that people don't think the wrong way about you, but you're not being true to who you really are. This is implementing a plan. This is strategizing, awakening to what's really going on after supposedly the battle was over. So maybe it really wasn't. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, the read's going really long because it's kind of chaotic here. This is depression or arrogance, feeling like they have no options, not working, overworking, or just whatever's going on is not working. And this is withholding or preparing for a new life and not telling someone else. This is how we went into the read. So I want to pull you the oracle cards here from the energy deck to pull this all together. We're going to pull Scooby-Doo as well. You definitely look like you're struggling. If you're the Queen of Wands reversed or the Knight of Wands reversed, and you're coming up as the Fool reversed, you're lacking faith, whether it's in yourself or you're feeling jealous of somebody else, or perhaps feeling like you have to pretend to love everyone so that they will like you, but that's keeping you from being authentic to yourself. There could be a divorce here. There could be a fight over a home and or a business, or a fight over whether the business should be moved to the home. But there is stability here. It just looks more like dysfunction than actual issues with money overall, although it could be. And the home is an issue because maybe you're fine with the home, but if if you're splitting up, then you're not financially sound. That could be as well. All right, so what is the takeaway here for Aries? What is the takeaway here for Aries? Caring connections. The 14 is the Temperance card. The Temperance card's upright. So it's like saying, remember what's important here. And cornucopia, Thanksgiving. Remember what's important here, the one-on-one. Don't feel embarrassed. People aren't seeing you that way. You feel like you embarrassed yourself, or you feel like a fool, or if you feel like you fell on your face or fell for something. But others see you as really expressive and in a good way. The arrows of love, this also, they could see you as someone who's willing to fight for love. And here's this caring connection. There definitely can be a soulmate energy here. We had that energy up here with the Fool, which is you, in connection with the Knight of Wands over here. You may feel like you made a fool of yourself in front of them, but there's love here. There's love here. This can be that Knight of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So it could be you and the King of Pentacles, or the Page of Cups reversed could be feeling rejected too. That could just be you feeling rejected. But you need to see this, that there is love. This is real. There's love here, and there's abundance here. It's like Thanksgiving every day. Look at that. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is that innocence of the Page of Cups. Using your third eye. Don't feel like you're going crazy. Whatever you're feeling and knowing, it's real. This is real. And it's powerful. And there is connection here, Aries. This is the problem. This is what's around you. This definitely could be that Empress type energy of judgment. It could be a mother, a boss, a door to personal healing and happiness, of opening the window, letting the outdoors in, purifying your space. 34 is that 8 of Wands back and forth. Allow the positive energy flow. Clear your, this is letting go of emotional attachments that no longer serve you. Do you want this energy around you? No. So then get it out of your life. You don't owe anyone anything. You only owe yourself to love yourself first and surround yourself with the people who you love the most. That's all you owe to yourself. You don't need to deal with this energy, even if it is your mother. If you've tried to tell them over and over, if they're trying to control you, it's time to walk away. This relationship is what you want. All right, so that looks very clear. I want to pull you one more card. I'm going to go to the Kipper deck. Ah, very interesting. There may be a family announcement soon about a marriage. Happy ending. Happy ending. A secret comes out about a marriage or a family. But it looks like it all works out in the end. So I'm just going to pull you a Kipper deck here, and then we'll be all done. This is for Aries. There you go. Great fortune. Okay, so don't feel like you're going nuts. Whatever you're believing or feeling about this relationship is real. It is real. And reach out to your community for help if you need it. Okay? It is a high honor here. Look at that. And we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Very young energy here. The bottom of the deck is the underlying energy is the house. So again, the house is the issue. So people might be competing for a home. It could have been in the family, or there is sudden wealth. This could be an inheritance as well. So there's a lot going on for you. After these 3 cards, I did want to show you this too, because some kind of imprisonment comes up too. So that can be self-imprisonment, because that came up in the read too, where the Queen of Cups feels imprisoned. 29 is being very present in the moment to this honor. Someone may feel like getting an award is, they don't like being in front of people. So it could be very anxiety provoking for them. But all works out well. It leads to your path. So it's just, have faith in yourself. Don't feel embarrassed. Have faith. That's for Aries. All is well. Know that all is well and have faith in yourself. You just need a time out to just get grounded again. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Aries. It's a lot. Please comment below if you can resonate with this. Yeah, make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved. It just changed to the 54, which is the message. Okay, rise and be loved, guys. I will talk to you again soon. Bye. Have an amazing day. Bye.